What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focus in on USA Hockey not being able to have Jake Walman in the lineup in the WJC because of an issue with the IHF regarding his citizenship. Dual citizen, grew up in Canada. His mother's a U.S. citizen, so he's got both passports. No big deal. IHF says he has to play 2 consecutive years in the United States to be considered eligible to play for the U.S. World Junior team. He's in the middle of his 2nd consecutive season as a sophomore with the Providence Friars and is really kind of lighting it up, if I do say so myself, with the reigning national champions. Obviously, he was a big part of the team that won the national championship last year for Providence in Boston against BU. 17 points in 11 games as a defenseman. Not too shabby. Could definitely give the U.S. power play a little bit of a boost. He's eligible to play for Canada as well, and the big issue now, and Bob McKenzie, great write-up, but saying Bob McKenzie did something great is like saying, sky is blue, he's the best in the business, best in the world. Would Hockey Canada be willing to overlook the fact that he really wanted to play, he put his eggs in the basket of playing for the United States? First of all, I think he'd make Canada, which is very rare for me to say for a college player, just because the way Hockey Canada does things. But at the same time, it's like, he did want to play for another country. It was his, objective to play for another country before, the ultimate higher, powers that be ruled against it. So, Los Canada definitely bring him to camp, but that's definitely still going to be kind of a little awkward tension there. But this is the IHF being a joke. I mean, if you're a citizen of 2 countries, you should be able to pick which country you want to play for. Having said that, I don't think you should be able to go back and forth. That's, I think the bottom line on it. But, Brett Hull, Canadian through and through, played for the U.S. internationally. Because his mother was an American citizen. Obviously, Bobby he was born in Chicago. Brett, when Bobby was, doing his thing with the Blackhawks, and it's just one of those situations you got to keep an eye on. I think it's open for interpretation, but again, I think if you're citizen of 2 countries, you should be able to pick which country. It sounds so stupid, but it's like two people with different religions get married. They they let the kids decide when they're old enough to decide what religion they're going to follow. I think it's something like that. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just a guy with a video camera talking hockey. Anyway, that's all I got sort of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.